There we go. I think this is working. Cool. So let me put the actual Morimens on right here. Get this desktop audio going so we can actually hear the game a little bit. Would help if I click into it. There we go. Okay. Fortunately, last time I was streaming, I kind of ran out of time. Oh, yeah, please be quiet. And I did not get to finish chapter 8. So I want to go in and kind of wrap this up. I think it'll be fun. If I have time, I would love to get into chapter 9, but we'll see how much time this takes. So yeah, we'll just kind of get going here. I am very curious about this kind of twin divide thing. This makes me think it's the last one because it's got the D-Tide finale. So things cost more. Things cost more. When a command card is taken from ultra spaces, the arithmetic cost is -1. Oh, so it would be fit me to play an ultra team. Did not plan to be on that. I needed to have pure team so I could get the logos and also so I could have this active. But okay, so if we need an ultra team, I was going pure chaos previously. Ultra, we could do a mix of ultra. I think that would be fun. I do quite like ultras, but since I'm also working on the video for Murphy Fullbone, I might do an aqua ultra and just kind of see how that goes. So I guess let's build something real quick. Remove, come on, remove. These two are already there. I think that works. So if we're gonna do ultra, what do we? We have chaos and a warden. I mean, Daffodil is relatively strong. I like Tinct. Tinct is quite fun. So I don't know. This might bite me in the ass if I do. I just reset Jenkins, unfortunately, because I needed to test some stuff. Otherwise, I think Jenkins would be very fun for this one. Okay, so for Daffodil's going to be a heavy hitter. I already gave that one. I think this one, crit damage, death resist. Yeah, I think this will be okay. And then Daffodil, she is a heavy hitter. I mean, strike is always useful. Should I be a pleb and just go recommended? No, not at all. I don't like that at all. Never mind. Okay, so we want to strike pretty heavy. Exalt plus 60% damage and strike. It's not bad. It's not bad. What is I forget what Daffodil's. She doesn't have a talent. Okay, so we don't technically have to worry about that too much. Let's see if she gets any scaling. 2 alignments and strength with 1% max attack, so it's not really all that relative. Okay. It's been a minute since I've used Daffodil. I don't really know the best thing, because obviously she crits, right? Like she crits bigs, but I got that on Fullbone to kind of spoof up the damage a bit. I mean, we could do the strike here, maybe. Also, she can potentially inflict poison, so it may not be just a bad idea. But exalts by 30%. I think we'll just do this. It's not highly optimized. So it's not perfect. I like to have run this so that the whole team gets some like extra crit boost and whatnot. So Tinct is actually kind of fun because she taps so many times. After playing any Awakener Strike this turn, the Weirdo Strike damage plus 24%. Yeah, she's only doing it once though. So maybe we do this for Daffodil and then we do this for Tinct. I think we'll do that. Let's switch over. Let's do that really quick. Because Tinct can tap multiple times with a strike, so it is quite useful. Played, gain 50 key flare, that's not bad. I forget if Tinct has scaling. It's been a minute. I quite like Ultra, but it has been a minute since I've been playing Ultra, since I've been playing mostly like Mono Chaos. Sigil Yield. Not quite sure how much I want Sigil Yield right now. Because what do I even have for Sigil Yield? Defense. It's not things I really like. Not for Tinct, at least. Crit rate by 8% is not bad. No. I think we'll just go back here. And I'll do this. Is it a truly optimized team? No, it is not. Also, why is she only at... Let's up her skills really quick. Upgrade. Come on. They should all be at 3 at least, I think. Okay. There we go. Just synthesize very quickly. Excellent. And this is probably already gonna... Yeah. Super annoying. But we got plenty. That's okay. Okay. She's all at 3. And I think... Is Tinct all at 3? Not quite. Let's get her there too. How expensive is this? Oh, we got some. Cool. Okay. There we go. Okay, so I think everyone is at 3 or higher. Murphy's not. You can tell it's been a minute since I've used these because I haven't leveled them up. Okay. Alright, let's actually get into this now. We'll see how this team... Murphy can inflict vulnerable. Tinct can once you use her rouse. And Daffodil can regularly inflict vulnerable. We have damage stacking. I think it should be okay. Should be okay. It might come back and bite me in the ass, to be honest, since I've been used to playing the Mono Chaos team. And I'm not used to playing this one right now. We'll see what happens. Make the black pool's waters turn violently, whipping up massive waves that crash against you. Is this going to be a one fight, or is it going to be... I imagine it's gonna progress through hex crawling. Alright, Juliet, what are you summoning? Gazing at the increasingly majestic construct before you. Oh, look how pretty this is. This is kind of fun. Okay. Twin statues. 2 white humanoid statues emerge slowly from beneath the pool, sending tremors through it all. In the gap between the statues, Twirl's shell intertwines and enveloped Ramona's body. 2 vacant husks morph and fuse continuously, becoming a massive black and white sculpture suspended between the colossal half figures. So this is what Castor and Pollux was supposed to happen to them. Ah. But we got to interrupt that ritual when it happened. Countless white phantoms, captured from diverse dimensions and times, converge in the black and white statue. Soon the screeches and tremors subside. No one evades it. Juliet is crazy, and she's scary. Well, this looks like some gothic horror stuff. I know it's the Blackpool and like Twirl's energy and stuff, but this is actually, I just realized in the very beginning of the game, when the game opens, if you're playing it for the first time, there's this cinematic and it has all these hands reaching up. It's very reminiscent of this. I'll have to go back and watch it again and see if they were kind of foreshadowing this moment or if it was just kind of a reference to obviously the like these kind of Cthulhu like Lovecraftian themes that the game is so steeped in. Behind the immense twin constructs, a rift appears. You slowly lower your hands, shielding your eyes. Is that a gate? Let's see. Illusionary gate behind Twirl manifests physically in this moment. Okay. Entranced at the tears streaming unnoticed in the glare, she cannot look away. She's very into this moment. The day has come. Keeper, I think the gate is already open. Mentor energy is suppressed utterly and the key remains inert. Oh, okay, what's going on here? So bright. You watch the gate solidify, cracking open a slit. Like a ward engulfing flood surges from within toward the light bearer's twin statues. Twisting into something feral. They're nearing their fusion. Join the sinful ward in ultimate purification. Oh, we got Hamlin back. Hoblin. Sorry. Juliet. Wait, so... Train the link at the gate. Staining his collar and baton. Okay, so this is like straining him greatly. Oh yeah, strains Hoblin's frame unbearably. Ever immaculate conductor ignores his disheveled state. I would... Does this man look disheveled? I wish I looked half as clean cut on a good day. Musical flood pours relentlessly against the unyielding barrier. Boom. Struck at its most critical, vulnerable formation, the gate statue link cracks faintly. Whose side are you on, Hamlin? We don't know. Ominous aura from the statues weakens noticeably. The converging statues halt. Familiar face steps from the shadows, standing by your side once more. Time has come. The final performance begins. Flows into your spirit. Ah, okay, so he is going to allow us to battle. He is our Deus Ex Machina. Temporarily disrupted your linking capability. The gate now stands open and everything is set in motion. Ablaze with fervor. Huh, okay. O proxy of the Supreme Will, Conductor Hamelin at your service. Wait, me? I shall aid you in reclaiming your rightful authority. Oh, okay. Only you can confront it. Summoning the twins opening the gate, only then you regain power to oppose it. Please forgive my prior impropriety. Everyone double-crosses Juliet, but Juliet double-crosses everyone else. I mean, it's kind of dog-eat-dog world with her, I guess. You god will barely hear your calls now. But a fragment. Supreme Will, Hamlin, you've betrayed your faith. Isn't inherently greater than its fragments, that's not my concern. Then there's a true Supreme Alt transcends itself. Okay. It shall resound in defiance, humanity versus divinity, fragment against primordial. Clashing with the Supreme Will, harmonizing with it. This surpasses even its requiem in grandeur. Since when? The Yakut's explosion. Yes, I want to know more. It's like the Starship Troopers thing. Would you like to know more? Yes, I need to know more. Today it shall fully echo across the world. Yep, so he's had a plan this whole time. Beauty, all truth reside in its fragments. I'm lured to the music, to beauty and truth I've never betrayed. Juliet, why do this? Ramona wanted, well, because it had to happen. Halting Juliet merely delays the Supreme Will's arrival. Slow death changes nothing. Yeah. Enabling you to reclaim authorities as the only way out. So it differs, but it is the Supreme Melody or the Ward Survivor. The chance comes only once. I hope it's not only once, because if I get killed, then I know it's not only once, but I'm being facetious. Seek no understanding or forgiveness. I answer for every note. Help you stop Juliet and rescue Ramona. So I wonder if I get like a because when you're fighting the ward tree, once you get to a certain stage, then you start getting cards from Ty. So I wonder if the same thing is going to happen with Hamlin. My faithful hounds, Not before... Okay. At 8 relics, damn it, I should have... If I had gone pure chaos, I would have started with 1. It would have made that much easier. Okay, so 8 relics pretty much means that we have to explore everything to get as much... Gain 3 additional base. So this one... You know, I had this all planned out with the Modern Chaos team, but now that I've switched things up, I don't know which one I should do. Abyss Hymns is honestly really good. It would allow me to draw things. I would stack Sacrifice so quick. I think deck cycling is important because we're not capped on deck cycling yet because it's not Orc 2. So we're going to do that. Discard all cards. Ugh, yeah, this one's kind of rough. I guess we could do this one because this is a setup for next turn anyways. So I think we'll do that. And you don't always want to use it because it costs 3 and it's a setup. After playing, draw 2 cards, reduce the actual arithmetic, and it only takes... Okay. That's not bad. Maybe an expensive card because... So I'm thinking either Waltz of Lemuria or Vortex Reversed. Vortex Reversal? I don't remember what it's called. Since they both cost 3. Skull Reaver potentially is good. I think I'm going to do Vortex Reversal. Because it's a setup due to the vulnerable and also the sacrifice removal. Okay, well let's see how this plays out. She can remove barrier here, which is nice. So I think we do this, remove the burial. Then I have 1 tentacle, so this would only hit once, but I would draw 2 more cards after I do it, and everyone gets vulnerable. That might be the play. Let's see. Choose 1 card to add to your hand. Oh, well, let's get... Wait. This one? Oh, we already have Vortex, so let's get this one. Cool. So we'll do this. We've drawn 2 cards. We don't... And then we can do Abyss or Hymn. Okay. Don't quite have enough. I can get an extra tentacle. I guess... We can do this. Here. We get... I don't wanna... I'm stacking up sacrifice. If I don't kill him this turn, then I'm gonna get my ass kicked. I don't have a good way to deal with all these guys. Because I was using Mouchette, and Mouchette made these guys very, very doable and easy. Okay. I think I'm just kind of stuck. I think this team relies a lot on the ult, and I kind of set myself up for failure, maybe, mayhaps. Perhaps. We may have done that. I mean, I can deck cycle, I guess. A little bit. We can get Skull Reaver. This does nothing. Okay, well, we do have this. Do this. Maybe this? Okay, it's not bad. I probably should have done more. Let's go this. And cycle further. That is so much sacrifice. Oh man, I'm gonna get my... Okay. This is not going well. I did not think through this setup. Yeah, we're in a bad place here. Okay. Okay. So we can do this. Didn't even kill. Oh, man. Wait. Oh, that sucks. Okay, I was gonna get 2. Huh. This is very bad. Maybe I just go back to my Chaos team. Rather than care about the Ultra. I don't have the proper setup for this, I don't think. Yeah, I already... Yeah, I think we're just going to go back to the Mono Chaos team. I did not set that up properly, and I got rightfully just kind of destroyed by that initial team. Okay. This should be fine. Okay. Okay, we've already done this. Let's get on to the board here. Go. There we go. And this is going to make it. After doing damage, the third damage each, gain 25 shield. After dealing 6 damage, gain weakness. After doing damage to enemy with weakness, gain 13 temporary strength. Pretty good. I think we'll start with the Malignant Child here. Okay. So we know this one goes here. Confirm. This one is going to go... I guess we do that one. Well, her defense is kind of a throwaway. And then after playing, draw 2 cards. This, because we're gonna play this a lot. Okay, I think this is gonna go way better. Also, it's a team I'm much more comfortable with. Okay, so we'll do this. Alright, we get the Mortal Blast. Okay, and then we can do this. So we can get self-destruct, vulnerable. Mortal Blast. Okay, we've removed that. I don't know if damage amplification stacks multiple times. Let's see. Does it stack? I don't know. 90. Alright, well, let's do this. Okay. So it's already going better. It's only going to take 2 turns to get him down. Oh, well that's nice that we get 1 for every time we get hit. Okay. This should solve it, I think. Just trying to think, maybe I can get her a Limus and then this, but if... So worst case scenario, I pop this. Let's go her some Limus, and then let's do this. Of course it didn't solve it, but we can do this. Really? Okay. There we go. There we go. That's feeling much better. Extra insight is always good. Can we get around? Damn it. Okay, we cannot get around. 2 random symptoms. I'd rather just lose the health. Okay. Can't buy anything quite yet. That's okay. Okay. Oh, this is quite useful. So let's... I think we give it to Doll. Go here. We'll get our Mortal Blast again. And then let's add our Self-Destruct. Get this. Mortal Blast. Remove all those barriers. Oh, and we got this. Fantastic. So I wasn't looking at the stacking damage application. I don't think it does. We could do weakness and just make these guys do no damage. I think that's effective. Let's do this. A little sad it didn't do more. That's okay. I'm gonna do Mortal Strike here. Nice. Okay, we cleared him. I like to have her Exalt on hand, but extra chance of vulnerable is very good. Okay, Searchlight. Let's rouse Mouchette here. That's always used for the dramatic encounter hit is huge. It does a lot of damage. So I think we're going to go straight down to this guy, remove the green as much as possible so I can actually use those spaces without sacrificing my health. Okay, these guys kind of suck. She can just straight one-shot these guys. So what I think we want to do is... see who needs... so Doll needs some Alimus here. So let's get Doll. Well, I guess I should also heal. So let's do this. We have that, and we can also do this. Excellent. So we will heal a bit. We can self-destruct. Exalt and command for 4 turns. I think it's easiest just to do this. So gain 5 non-command cards. Right now I think I just want to stack a Limus since we're here. And then that will be this chick. Oh, but it seals that. Yeah, my bad. Okay. And then we'll do this. There we go. Oh, nice. It's always nice to see the crit. And Mouchette Strike for a Limus. I think that's good. We're going to use our strike a lot. Okay, I'm not going to fight the Elite next. Of course I'm going to fight the Elite next. I always end up buffing the Elites. Add 2 Vigilance cards to the deck? Oh, that's really annoying. Lose all Limus and restore... I think I'd rather just... they have more health. I think I'll live with that. Rouse... either Pandy or Doll next. Pandy is useful, especially for the counter stacking. Vents. Duplicate card, develop madness. Yeah. Computation. Free card or discounted card is very useful. Free strike. Or extra... honestly, this for 2 I think would be worth it. And then... so we need to buy relics for sure. Yeah, 15% crit chance. Let's get this. Okay, we'll get the silver right here. Close. And take a drink. They got 40 grand. Okay, well, we can get Mouchette here. Cool. And then... 50 Alimus. No, yeah, we still need. So... Mortal Blast will let me get a bunch. So I think we do this. We do Mortal Blast. Then we do self-destruct. So go here. Vulnerable. Nice. You get that? We will stack additional damage amplification here. Okay. And then we're gonna strike it with Mouchette. See if we crit. That's we have like a 50+% chance to crit right now. Okay, well, we will do this anyways. Yeah, I don't have. I think then this is just my Limus. Yeah. All right, well, let's do this. Go strike. I think it's just better to stack. We're gonna do more damage. 7, 2, 10, 2 times. 3 times, yeah. This is 0. And then, are we gonna get her? Nice. Okay. This one's decent. 50 strength. That's pretty. That's a big jump. It's a big jump. Is there other 2 cards I'm willing to get rid of? I could get rid of that defense. Like, it's not. This is like worst case scenario deck cycling, I think. And then maybe a doll strike or maybe a doll defense. I like the extra strength, so I think we're gonna do that. And then, so what did we say? We said this, and we said a doll defense. Confirm. Okay, so I wonder. Okay, so I was kind of hoping I could just use the door, but that is not so much. Oh, I can. Can I use the door rather than being... It's a one-way, though. It might put me on the other side and the keys are right there. So, no, we're not going to. Wait, what? Oh, I do need to go. That sucks. I'm going to have to lose health again. Oh, I thought I was going over here because those are all over there. I was thinking there were 2 detention points. That sucks. Okay. Well, I think we can slowly heal up. We just gotta place it well. Okay, we can't go that way yet. What is this? At turn end, if current HP is below 50%. Okay, so I pretty much need to kill them. So we'll get Mouchette up. And we will grab her strike here. Grab the self-destruct. Excellent. Self-destruct, apply the vulnerable. Ooh, nice, okay. Do that for Pandia. And then we'll Mouchette. Pretty good damage. Can hit them here. Oh man, we hit her hard. I think we do this just for her Limus. Yeah. Okay. So we got some there. These all 3. Shield. Burst strength. I think this is going to be the best bet. Please. What the hell am I supposed to do? So they all sent me to... Maybe this one sends me to a different detention point? Okay. Let's lose health again. Pick up the keys. I see. So you're supposed to go pick up the keys. Okay. Very annoyed. Shield? Okay, so I mean that's not bad. The end of odd turns, if there's any remaining, draw 2 extra cards at the end of even turns. So if there are remaining cards, Honestly, I think we'll do this. I'd prefer not to dilute the deck with additional symptom cards if I don't have to. Okay, battle. Okay, man, we've been really lucky. We keep getting this. So let's, what we're gonna do in the chat, it's just like this has been very, very useful. So we already have the self-destruct here. I guess we just do this. Okay. Let's get this. Vulnerable and that. Ooh, Fate's Decree. And I get it back? Absolutely, let's do that. Thank you. These guys got a decent amount of health. How much damage you can do? Full grand. If she crits, she can do a lot of damage. I think I'd rather save. Yeah, I think we'll risk it. Do we crit? Oh, yeah, that's exactly what I want to see. Okay. Gain her some a little bit, and we'll do the mobile strike here. Oh, nice. Okay. Easy peasy. Extra vulnerable chances are always really nice. Okay. Can I please go around? We will get this illusion. It's not terrible. Okay. What is the next enemy? So it's still, it says we're at 4 out of 8 relics, and I think the max we could get would be like 7 at this point. So I'm gonna bank that the last enemy is, that the next enemy is not the boss. If it is, that's gonna suck. Okay. So we're all done here. Ooh, yeah, absolutely. Let's do that. That's a great card to get that on. We need to check all these. Advanced Insight. Oh, okay. Or enhance quality of 2. What do I got Orisons on? We got Alimus, Arithmetica, Strength and Vulnerable, and Insight. On 1 of 3. Quality of 2 random cards. This gives me additional Orisons, though. On the chance it gives me Arithmetica. Okay. Damn it. Still, those are decent. Okay. Let's see over here where this goes. Yeah. Okay, so there's the second D-mark. Face time, you can shield, you can counter. Atron Star, 3 more cards in your hand. So let's grab this. We have 1, 2, 4, 5. So let's refresh this. What is the cheap one? Yes. Okay. I'm going to refresh one more time. We'll take that as well. 3, 6, 7. So we have 7 right now. What is going on here? She's got Fortress. Okay, so this one might be a bit of a bitch. Do same thing though, like this setup has been working really, really well. So we will do vulnerable. Okay, so I can't remove the barrier before I kill them because they will seal. I don't know if I just kill them outright if they seal me. I'm unsure. Yeah, I don't know on that one. Either way, we do need to do the... Oh, what am I doing? Come on. The damage amplification. I got too many buttons on my mouse. This is no damage, so it shouldn't... Alternatively, I could hit him with Pandia, and they'll seal Pandia. She will take care of the barrier. I might do that. Pandia... She's really close, so I think the strike would do it. I think we do that, actually. Let's do this. There it is. Pandia will hit everybody. Okay, and we've avoided the seal. And now we can use Mouchette. Okay. And let's hit this. Do this. Go back here. Awesome. Cool. And they had boosted health, so I really can't complain about that. Once again, I just like additional opportunities, full vulnerable. We only have 30. We can always sell a card if we need. So let's see where this tunnel goes. Extra rouse, fantastic. We'll get an Attila. So the last one is indeed him. So let's go heal. That's sold out. I think the other one still has the 50. Oh, I did not want to go there. Let's go back, go back. Okay, so let's refresh. 52. Gain 25 shield. Okay, and then we'll just sell a card and we'll have enough for this. What do we want to sell though? So we do want to sell. We have 25. And this is 52, so we can sell our card for 30, actually. Which is not bad. We actually have a decent amount of Orisons right now. 30. Yeah, so let's do this. And we'll get this. There is our 8 Orisons. Excellent. Now, clearing this with 50% life is going to be difficult. Especially because I messed up and I had to go through the thing twice. That kind of sent me back. Okay, let's see what this is. Frenzied Lightbearer devotees collapse like refuse into the surging black pool, merging seamlessly with it. Trembles slightly, huh? Drains him profoundly. Okay. Hydrate. Okay. Lift your head, gazing at the colossal construct before you. Yes, let's fight. No, I don't want to fight you. I've fought your hound so many times, Juliet. Let me fight the statue. The statues tower before you, emitting low hums like a reconstituting giant beast. Primal perilous aura assaults your senses. And Ramona's right there. Nods to you like a knight saluting before the charge. Oh, Ogio would be so jealous. Onward, Miss Keeper, shadow the statue. Rescue your companion. Recall all about the supreme will. Okay, let's see what this thing looks like. Ooh, okay. It just made me think of I don't know how many of you play Claire Obscure Expedition 33, but they look kind of like the obscure enemies, and there's one that is exactly it's designed very much like this. Obviously I don't think they wouldn't have inspired each other, but it's very much like this duality here. This is cool. I can't hide it. I would hide the screen just to look at it a little bit more. Okay, so what do we got? We got a lot of things going on. Blighting effect causes reduced 50% HP regen. Fragile effect applied is changed to reduce shield generation by 50%. Change the weakness effect to reduce damage dealt by 50%. So is that... So that's when they stack it against me. And they shift what they do every turn. Clear any debuff effects from self. Okay, so well, I'm glad that I didn't do a poison build, because that would have sucked. Okay, so I think we just go about it with the same approach, I think. For now. We already have self-destruct there. But if I get another Mortal Blast, it will retain in my hand. I think we do this. Okay. I can't do... Can I do damage amplification? So, what do you have? You have 15. 15 plus 35 is 50. Plus another 35 is not enough. Rough. That sucks. Okay. So, we can get this damage amplification at least. We'll get that. And then... Okay, so we got these. She doesn't make me immune to stuff. Are you infecting anything? Damage and vulnerable. I could use an Attila, but it's gonna be not super useful. Yeah, I think this is the best bet right now. Of course, no crit. Sad. Okay. But we got vulnerable, and we're going to do the best we can here. So we will use this. 1200 counter is pretty good. So maybe an Attila will actually be useful here. And then I can use this strike again. And because it's still the same old strike that I used, I'll keep getting it back here, which would be nice. Do this again. Okay. I got a nice bit of counter here. I think what we do is we're gonna do Doll. And then that's it. These are gonna retain, which is gonna be nice. So what is this big thing? Game's over. Is it? I'm not dead yet. Willpower is impressive, but misguided resolve is worthless. Will aid me in completing the twin statues fusion. What then, Juliet, though? Like, you unleash this beast, what do you do then? Purify this world, including you? Maybe. What is she getting? Juliet records with a scream, abandons all poise, bending over in wretches. You are the supreme will. You bring purification to this world. No, no, no. Okay. Well, I mean, that kind of goes, Paul, with the stories, right? When someone sees this thing that is so far beyond them, it makes us feel so infinitesimally small. It's like incomprehensible. And then for a brief moment, typically they feel it and then they understand it and it breaks their psyche because them understanding the truth is just so far beyond them. Word seems severed from her. The statues. Hard statues surge together abruptly, exuding a lifelike majesty. A wretched smile with her last strength. Wrong beginning, wrong end. Let it all end here. Oh, Juliet. Abyss-scented Colossus rises. Okay. What was that? I'm sorry, what was that? Disillusion. Struggle in dissolution, perish in the dissolution. Lose 25% of current arithmetica and alignments when drawn. Motherfucker, that sucks. Hold on, Hamlet. 20% strength and counter after playing. If still on hand and the turn, max HP is decreased. That's mean. Okay. Rest for 2 turns. The number of uses for all support effects +1. Ooh, okay. Is that his or I assume? Certain poisonous damage counter increased by 25% can be used 1 more times. Oh, I see. Gain 3 with Mythica and draw 3 cards. For each command card played this turn. That's useful. Reduce Twin Fusion level by 10%. Each Exalt this turn reduces it by additional 3%. What is that? I'm gonna have him rest because I don't necessarily know. And I'm gonna figure out these things. Oh, this is the fusion power. When it reaches 100% of the enemy will forcibly enter the next phase and unleash more powerful transition skills. Okay, what is this, 10? Okay. So can we blast through you again here? Mouchette is kind of far away. That gives me Arithmetica. I need to draw here. We can get a decent amount of counter. That's not bad. I do not have a... Oh, hello! Welcome in, Arata Itsuka. Thank you for dropping in. I am fighting, as you can see, the final boss. I think it's the final boss for Chapter 8. Turn 1 went well. I'm not entirely sure what to do here. Like, I have decent calls, but I don't have a great setup. I don't know if I can blast through him this round. Especially because I don't have Mouchette, and I don't have the full damage application from Doll. So I think we just... Yeah, because she's too low, and this only gives 35. Ah! That thing. 20% strength and counter after playing. That is so annoying. I might be okay losing 5% health. This only costs 2. Vulnerable. I think we have to set up this turn. I think that's what we have to do. So let's do this. And we'll get this. Yeah, I think it's just a setup turn. And we're just going to have to take the damage here. Yeah, I need to work on my my team building a little bit more. I really like Mouchette. I was gonna do a mixed team earlier with kind of like an ultra. Well, I wanted to do ultra because the ultra gimmick in this fight, but I was like I should do ultra awkward because I'm working on a video for Murphy Fobone, but. I did not do a good setup. Okay, so I think... Okay, so we have the Tweel card as well? That sucks. We're in a good position for Mouchette. You have vulnerability, you have that. Okay, I think we can do something good here. What are you at? 60? Perfect. Perfect. Let's get Mouchette here. Oh, because I already used her. Damn it. Okay. And lose 500 key flare. That sucks. Oh, Doll solves it. I forget she gives a Limus to everyone. Okay. So let's smack him with this. Awesome. And then let's do this. And we'll bring it back, not with this one, with this one. Okay. This is not retain, but I think I'm going to do it just to get the extra Limus. Oh, the video, so I make Awakener overviews. I make short Awakener overviews, and the first one started around 60 seconds, and now, like the last one I did was on Homlin, and that got to, I think it was like 2 minutes 40. So this next one will be just kind of an overview of how to use Murphy Fobone. And before that drops, which will happen on the weekend, I'm going to do like a 2-minute overview on all of the Aqua, like the Aqua mechanics. Specifically, and actually get into like Realm Mastery and stuff. I don't see Realm Mastery explained a lot, so I think it will be fun to do. Yeah, let's do this. She got her Limus here. I'm okay with losing the health again. Means in hand, other cards are played. I forget what this does, so I'm just gonna let it sit here for now. My melody will aid your link with Ramona. Close your eyes, call her name with your mind. fading, Ramona will be erased from every dimension, every timeline. So this would technically kill Ramona Time Worn as well, if they succeeded. Canonically? I think so. If she's erased from every timeline. You're about to lose it all, but before you still have her. Some things I cannot afford to lose. It does kind of feel like, canonically, the Keeper is in a relationship with Ramona. Shimmering silver flows drift from the black and white statue. Yes, Ramona, please wait. We need to get you out of here. I would like to use you again in my party. That silver remnant smiles at you. I will wait for you. Alright. Oh, interesting. So it's gone. Okay, so Hamlin did rest for a turn. There's 2 of them now. Well, mostly set up. I did not draw the cards I needed. That's unfortunate. Don't mind me taking inspiration from that next time around. Oh, do you make videos as well? You'll have to you'll have to let me know where to go find you. I would love to see your stuff. Okay, so what do we do? What do we want to do with Hamlin here? Arata, I'm just a small time guy myself. A noob, hey, welcome back. I am trying to close out chapter 8. We are on, it seems the 3rd stage. I don't know if they go, I don't remember with the tree if once you exhaust the dots there's another round or not. But we'll see. Okay. Gain, draw 3 cards. I think this would be really, really useful. So we're going to do the Consorter. Okay, what do we got? That would be good. Order Strike. Oh, okay, so she is set up if I can get her the Elimus. Don't have the damage amplification on Doll. We do have Vulnerable. This is useful. We can get the Burst Strength. We definitely got enough. Okay, so let's get the Burst Strength here. Like that. We need to play 1 more card. And when she got 71, that should get her over the edge, I think. Like the Corrupted to Will one. Definitely stealing that next time. Corrupted to Will? I'm just trying to think of the... I don't know if I did a thumbnail for to Will. Okay. It would be nice to have Pandia. The 2 here. I think we're gonna do that. First ever long form video for Morimens. Oh! Yeah, that was my literal first experience with Morimens. Yeah, that was fun. Okay, let's do this. Or just a little shy, yeah. This should solve it here. They don't both have vulnerable. That's okay. Okay, we will do this to get the vulnerable. Is it worth it? It's worth it. Okay, because she's not at OE, so I can't use Pandy to set vulnerable. So, damage amplification almost doubles what this does. That sucks that I don't have it. Okay, let's do it. Be nice if we crit. No crits. That sucks. I have like over 50% chance to crit right now. Okay. I think we do Shining Resolve, Mortal Blast, and we just kind of oscillate here. It'd be nice if I had Pandia's strike for all the counter that she gives, but it's not quite there. So we're gonna do this. Mortal Blast. Okay. 6 times, or we can do 2 of these and also hit 6 times. This hits everybody though, and this only hits... It does set up for the Alimus. We want to get as far as we can in this one, so I think we're going to do it this way. Oh, he has immunity now? That's annoying. HP limit plus 68 grand adds Fog Shield. Interesting. Now is the real deal. So I was not supposed to kill the white figure. I take it. I probably should have read what the white figure did. Okay, that sucks. I was hoping just to push through. All right, let's see what happens. Lots of wounds. Okay. I'm sorry. Did it get 120,000 health there? This is cool though. It did. Right, if we absorb Ramona. Principle of Oblivion's power. Oh, I didn't realize that's what the Lethis referred to. It'll be immensely difficult. Fun. Just like us. I would not give up here. Well, let's try to avoid going to Gnosis. We do have, what, like 6 times we can get hit at 0. What is this? Dissolution. Each turn, when the accumulated damage reaches 10% of HP, Fortress. That's the buff I hate the most. It is a big... Oh, I'm sorry, Arata. Oh, so this is easier than before. I did hear that they kind of nerf stuff. I did though, like I've been spoiling myself because my first like side quest, my first like psych deep dive and stuff outside of Ogier, because you have to do that to clear a bunch of things, was with Cathigara when she came out, and that's like, hey, you should probably be doing chapter 7 or 8 because they introduce N in Cathigara, and I was like, no, I want to do this. I want this Awakener. So I've been spoiling myself for a while. Also, if you're in the Discord, like, you can just walk in chat if they're not talking about sex stuff, because they do it all the time. They're talking about spoilers. Okay, let's actually play the game here. Doll's not that far away. Mouchette is... Since everything kills me, even mobs with 2 turns? Rough. And 7 gets worse. 7 is, I think, has been the hardest one so far because of the modifiers throughout the level. I like that we have the Polar Desk Light back, so we could 130. I can easily get Doll set up here. Mouchette would be nice. Can I get... Is there any realm where I can get Mouchette set up? Yes, there is. Okay. Gotta use this. And then we'll also get the self-destruct here. I think we're going to run into the, whatchamacallit, his fortress, but we're just going to deal with it. Okay, there's that. We'll do the shining here. Get this. Not enough. Oh, I thought there would be enough. Okay, that sucks. Not enough. Here would be 2. I think we do this. You have to kill both head each turn. Oh, yeah, the Hydra. Yeah, with Miriam. Yeah, that That one is tough for sure. The next, right, the next end boss also has mob-like mechanics like that for the widespread. Honestly, like Mouchette cleared me through both. It was really, really useful. Okay, so we set that up. Let's do her. How'd you get Fortress already? I didn't do more than 30% of your HP. That sucks. Okay, well, whatever. We're gonna go as far as we can. Oh, you're gonna take no damage now. 66% of damage taken. Well, let's do this. Draw one card, take 24 damage. He's gonna kill me anyways. Let's do it. That sucks. Okay. Hysteria. Self-destruct. War set up. And then we'll have some DR triggered here. Damn, he triggered a lot of DR. There was one I played where I got down to, I think like 80% DR, 60% DR, and it still triggered. It was, I've never been so lucky. Of course, when it was when I didn't really need it, but forgetting the word, and the word is also forgetting you. Before the turn ends, transform all other cards into Phantasm? Oh. That is unfortunate. Okay. Okay, so we need to try to play our entire hand here. We have the strike with Mouchette. He's got vulnerable. Pandia. Let's see. Okay. We got to play the whole hand. Motor Blast might be really useful here. Because I can't really get her. I might be able to get her. Oh, excellent. Yes. Well, I think no, self-destruct. Because we do have one instance of Motor Blast. Okay, so let's do this. How far? Of course, we're just shy. Just shy. We do have this strike, though, so I think that's what we'll end up doing. Let's get the self-destruct on. Oh, nice. Okay. Actually. Yeah, we'll wait. I was debating if I wanted to do it after I use Pandia's Exalt, but we're gonna do this first. The luck of the low DR only happened once. Most times it just, you know, you go to Gnosis. Okay, so we got that. We do the Shining. 361? Why does that seem low? Oh, is it factoring in the DR already? Okay. This is gonna be slow going. That could be useful. It's not gonna do a ton of damage though. So we'll get this again. And do this again. Fortress sucks. Because Corporasan can get through Fortress, right? But only if they're Aqua enemies. Which is why I think Corporasan, Errata, if you have Corporasan will make that Miriam boss fight a lot easier. The whip. I think we're kind of stuck. We're kind of stuck. Actually, if we... And he's going to apply Fragile. Apply Erosion to all cards? Interesting. So we're get 1,000. If we can get 1,000 stacks counter here, I think we do this. And we do this. And then he's got 33% damage reduction. That's just is pretty much going to stick for a while. I think we do that. I think we use it all. I know there's going to be multiple turns left. Oh, now he's got 66. Okay, so we're going to save Natilla, sadly, because she does 500%, which would be 10 grand damage. But it would get knocked down to 3. Oh, it's only Alk 2? Oh, does you need our Soul Forge to activate for that to happen? Pierce 100% Fortress, but for the most of death res. Okay. Okay. What do these all have now? I don't know what he applied to all these. It was like Oblivion or something, but I don't know what it does. And it doesn't tell me. It doesn't say on the card. That sucks. Okay. So we got Mortal Strike, Mortal Blast. We got Self-Destruct. We can get Doll about, what do you got? 88 out of 120. Okay. So let's get Doll up. So we do this, and so we can get the damage amplification going at least. Is there a good way to stack? Okay. We got damage amplification. I think we do Mortal Blast. Okay. Let's see. So let's do this. Vulnerable. Do more damage amplification here. Yeah, that would be really nice to clear through that much fortress. 65 to 75% of the 80%. So that's like 60% of fortress, right? Well, I guess that'd be like 50% of fortress. We have fixed damage. It's only 5 grand though. Of course you're 3 away. Damn it, Mushet. You're making this difficult. I don't have anything else that I can get across the board. And gain 50% of counter. We have to do this. Do the Mortal Blast to bring it back. And then, yeah, that's just what we gotta do. No, I'm not getting a lot of crits with her base strike. That is unfortunate. Okay. So let's do the Mortal Blast. Bring it back. It's already at 33%. Okay. Not doing bad. 208. I don't have enough. I don't really have a lot of shield in this deck right now. Let's bring it back. That does no damage. That sucks. Okay. I could bring it back, but I think we're going to do Strike and continue to set up the vulnerable. Also, extra counter is not bad. Let's get the insight. This gives additional counter. So once again, we could do like 15 grand to counter, but it would be reduced by 99%. Jesus, that's ridiculous. So let's go ahead and give her a Limus, I think. That sucks. I think we're going to Gnosis. This is retain? Yeah. Yep, looks like we're going to Gnosis. No way. Oh, okay. We'll definitely go to Gnosis on this one, but that's wild. Okay, he only has 5,700 left, though. I have 1,700 counter. I could probably just kill him outright, actually. It looks like we can. That time was unrelatable. Yeah, exactly. I'm so surprised. I don't know how that happened. So let's just set up the vulnerable here and get Mortal Blast. Awesome. Oh, crap. I was not paying attention. Okay. Let's get that. And then, what you can do 150%. She's not. Oh, because I drew the card, right? Insight, insight. Let's do this. Are we done? Or is there more? Okay, nice. Awesome. I really thought. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, it said 4,800, right? But then it did like 23 grand. Because he had something like 5,300 life left, so I was thinking that we needed to hit him harder. Crazy with the death resist, though. I was not expecting that. I thought we were just gonna end him with OEs. Let's see, we got Ramona back though, which is always good. Silver Key is working well. It's interesting that it changed from calling them statues to the Lightbearer twins. I do like that this gives a lot more context to the story of Castor and Pollux. Solution, plunging near the back door, leaving no trace behind. Did we make it? I think we did. Gonna hydrate a little bit. There's to Will. To Will is one Awakener that has continued to elude me. I've been trying, but I've not been able to get to Will yet. I think To Will was the first support Awakener I've ever used, though. Back in that Configure event. I'm happy they put her in the standard pool for Chaos, but at a 0.1%, it's so unlikely to pool her. But I think even the highest Awakener in really any pool, unless it's specifically boosted around them, is a 2% chance. Keep a look. What are we looking at? This imagery is cool. I liked it earlier when all the hands were moving, though. Intricate colors now flow slowly inside the gate like an eternal dream. Okay. Finale. Well, let's see. Cost turn. Oh, that's an interesting one. Okay. Well, let's watch this video here. Is it over? Accumulated fatigue crashes down like a mountain. As you teeter on the brink of collapse, a gentle melody steadies you. Performance has concluded. Like, I know Juliet is the antagonist, but all of her rituals fail. I can only imagine how angry she is. Every time she tries to do something cool, it fails. Nearly demolished Humlin's body. Crimson blood soaks his attire and baton, yet he pays you it no mind. His clothing remains impeccably straight. Yeah, Hamlin is just like always prim and proper. So resound with its ultimate melody. That's fair, noob. Yeah. Yeah. Miriam is always, but at least Miriam is an awakener, right? So, outside of the story, she gets to see use, and she's actually really good. Juliet, not so much. She's just a cog in the machine of the story. Only mediocre conductors care about what the audience thinks. Eyes closed, ready to stow his baton. Right. Faint melody drifts from the gate. Yes, what's coming? I mean, because we didn't technically close the gate, we just beat the statue. Capable of movement or speech. Regard you puzzled. Favorite NPC so far? That's a good question. Trying to think. It makes it difficult because Awakeners play NPCs, right? But then you can go get Awakeners. Juliet's a monster, but I do like Juliet. I'm especially curious about her hounds, because every time she talks about the hounds, I just get Lily visuals with her giant iron ball, right? Turns to MP. Honestly, I really like Kazort. Is that, if that's how you say it? C-Z-O-R-T. Like, I like Kazort quite a lot. Dexter slash, you know, and is very savvy. Yeah, it's a hard answer. I mean, there's other like interesting characters, but they show up so little. Like, Alistair is very interesting, but he only appears every now and then. I guess Kazort only appears every now and then, but at least she is, you know, in the Mythog, you know, the gift of Mythog for part of the dailies. So you do see her quite a lot more. Okay, we are staring into oh, hey, Ann. Speaking of hope, joy, reunion, then bam, death. Second most grateful sidekick, I can't help but to applaud you. Right about all of you. I'm a fan of good villains, and I like N is so unhinged, right? Because N is like this embodiment of what's it called? Nithrathrotep or something like that. It was like one of the elder gods in the Lovecraftian lore. So I believe N is one of those embodiments. But yeah, I like unhinged villains. Okay. Awesome. Got that. Okay, I did I think I missed one thing in this chapter. 4 things. Ouch. Okay. 5 additional cards. That's like the shield one I miss in almost every chapter. Oh, and the symptom card. Yeah, you were there for new when I mistakenly got the symptom cards. Yeah, and that makes sense. I did not beat the last level with 50% health. Karo, maybe because of the regen factor. None can comprehend him and his motive. Yeah, I think that's one of the reasons why I like N, because he's such a wild card, right? Like the only thing consistent about him that you can expect is that he likes a show. So if he can have a spectacle, exactly, is fun and joyous to surface of his motive. Yeah, right. It's like, so we don't know exactly what he is doing yet. I got the 50 cards. Let me hit the daily. Yes. Claim. We'll get that. And we'll grab these. Awesome. Get that. Okay. What is this? Oh, okay. Pure core is always nice. And we'll grab this. Alright. What do we got? Yeah, the Cathigara story is rough, too. Like, I mean, Castor and Pollux, I think, is probably the most brutal story that I've kind of listened to and, like, played through so far. I kind of want to start Chapter 9. I might do... Yeah, I kind of want to start Chapter 9. I don't know how far I'm going to get, but I think I'd like to start it. Oh, it's just starting on D-Tide? And we're fighting Dahl? Dahl Inferno? Interesting. Okay. When unleashing Chaos Memories or Unforgotten Twilight, the selected process takes effect 1 additional times. Interesting, okay. Is hell if you're not prepared. I'm not prepared. Let's look, and if I get stomped, I get stomped, and either way I'll call it. But I'm very curious on where it's going to go. I had a long dream. One criticism I have is, like, I read really fast, so I can read all these, but when they're trying to tell the story, especially when you're moving in the hex crawl, like, the text I think goes too fast for a lot of people. And it's like, especially the folks that want to know the lore, it makes it really difficult when your text is just going, you know, 100 miles an hour. Awaken. Have already been shattered because we didn't close the gatekeeper. Across the road, flood your mind with crystal clarity. Oh, okay. That's a D rift. Viscous hell of the wax museum, the grotesque abyss of the rye, and just endured the horrifying tremors of the black pool. You know, all recorded. Oh my god. It is late. They bloom like malevolent black flowers, erupting simultaneously in every corner of the world. That's what they should have fixed. Yeah. They did, like, learning about this is super useful. That took me an embarrassingly long time to learn that you can just click this button and read the text. But when you're in Hexcrawl, you can't. Keep standing there gawking and to be too late, Keeper. It was not you. Letting out a satisfied sigh. Why play the game when watching the fun is so much better? Is it Hannah then? She's the only one that knew where the she knew where the pool was when she shouldn't have. Oh, speaking of Alistair, took me a while to realize that, like, I knew, like, his art makes it clear he doesn't have arms, but the fact that he's missing legs too is kind of crazy. I don't know who the real traitor is. Like I said, my initial guess was Hannah, the reporter with the green hair, because she shows up out of nowhere. I mean, which she does because she hides in bushes, but she showed up and she ran down to the pool, which is supposed to not be a known location. And then she grabbed everybody away from the pool and brought them to the commotion. But then, you know, like, Juliet and her band infiltrated the pool. So that's why I suspect it's Hannah. I could be wrong. But find her program in her body. If something goes wrong, she can't control it. Autopilot's back to me. Has to be the traitor's work. Yeah, so they were able to hack. Why am I blanking on her name? The robots. I think her name starts with an E. Then they hacked Dahl, who also has an artificial body. Tohu Wabohu. That's an interesting name. Oh, that's one of the Aeons. Should have been an Orgeron character. Are you talking about Hannah? Playing the third card each turn, place one site into a discard. I've played the sixth card. Interesting. Second shield, gain 37 counter, gain one instance of... I'm more of an offense build, but this force shield is not going to happen. I think we'll just do this. Okay. Do the same thing. Discard all cards with this. No. This one. And then putting this on Doll Self-Destruct was very, very good. Okay. These guys are annoying. We can ruin the barrier. Two times Shining Defense. Well, let's see. Vulnerable use for... They're still gonna take... Mortal Blast. I think, yeah, we do this because then we can still put this into hand. Okay. Let's do the Shining Strike here to at least get Mouchette. They Theodore, but I mean, we gotta live with that. We'll grab the counter here. Strike. And do this. So we'll take some damage. But we'll be able to clear the next turn. Oh, she's still sealed? That sucks. Okay. That complicates things. They're not going to do any damage though, so that is useful. I guess let's give this to Doll. And we'll just worry about Alignus here. Fragile. Wow, they apply a lot of debuffs. Okay. Let's do Mortal Blast. Strike him. I don't know if Mortal Blast is gonna cut through him. We'll see. Yeah, it's not doing enough damage. That's okay. We'll just keep stacking the Limus. Oh, we did. Okay. She's still at full Limus, so... Okay. Battle 1. Free defense is always very useful. Let's go to the jail. Use some health. Okay. Prefer not to get symptoms. Shown. Okay. Go to battle here. Cats. These are all fun models. I do like them. That will hurt them quite a bit. So they'll both full up. I do need this though. And then I will take Doll. Vulnerable. Here we go. She will kill them outright, so I'm going to try to knock them out beforehand. Let's see what happens. Okay. Not doing bad damage. I don't know if it's going to take him out. Let's see. Maybe. We might get there. Oh, you know what I should have done is that I think the Whip Madness would take him out, but it would have been better if I played one strike beforehand because then it would bring it back at 0 cost. So that would have been a better choice. Extra Vulnerable is always very good. The Limus was a close choice though. Okay. Is the next fight an elite? I always stack myself for an elite. Looks like it. I don't want to lose the Limus. I think we're just gonna we're gonna eat the elite. Rouse and Awakener. Her extra hits are very, very impactful. And Fortress. My nemesis. Okay. Got Shining Crush. I would like to use this afterwards to get her alignments back, but I don't think we need to do that. Yeah. We want Mortal Blast and we want Self-Destruct. This is important because it's the extra hits. I'm gonna do this. Vulnerable. Okay. And we'll... She's got 22 grand. How much is Mushet doing right now? 4 grand? And it's gonna increase it by 390. Just debating if we need to use Doll. I don't think we need to use Doll here. I think we can get through. Especially with a crit like that, that's very nice. Let's get her some alignments. And then I will do Shining. And let's do Mortal Blaster. That sucks. I have to use an Exalt to not get hit here. Yeah, there's no way around it. Okay. Well, we gotta use Pandia. Let's see. Every 4 turn, double all damage they take. Seal is way too scary. Crit rate is really good. This might bite me with the boss, but I like the extra crit rate. It's very, very strong. 4 additional cards in the... Okay, let me see what we got over here. Echoes of Loss, if it's... 70 alignments is nice. Gain an additional... Let's do that. That's pretty good. Let's see what we got in this event. Silver Relic. Symptom called upon pickup. Upgrade 1. Do I have any symptom calls? I don't have any symptom calls right now. Weakness is not bad, but I think we're just going to do this. Whip of Madness for 2? Yes. I think that's a good call. Okay. Battle. So... let's do the usual Mortal Blast here. And then Self-Destruct. Really? We could use Doll. Fear's ridiculous, but I think this is what we do. I think we use Doll to trigger the damage amplification. Get her up. And then I can use this on Doll again to get her back into a similar place. Hit everybody with Vulnerable. Oh, excellent. We can throw this on Doll as well. Get her back up. And then Mortal Blast, take out this barrier. Okay. He's got 5 grand, he's got 6 grand. This may just kill them in one hit. So I want to stack a little bit of Alignments here. Okay. There's no way this will kill him. Let me see. Actually, I don't need to use the Exalt then. And we can just keep this for the next round. Yeah. If I don't need to use the Exalt, I will try to hold off on it. And excellent, we have Vulnerable again. Won't be quite as insane damage, but that is a-okay. We can use this for free. We can use this for free. And then we'll use this. Excellent. Let's Strike. Nice. Cool. And everyone has 4 exalt. So that's going to make my life much easier. It's not bad. Honestly, I think controlled weakness would be nice. So that's going to send me back over there. So we need to go through this mist node here. It's a one-way path. Let's see where it goes. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, good. I was like, did we get just locked into it? But we did not. There's the tunnel to go through here. Oh. A little bit of silver is nice. Ah, this thing sucks. Which one is Delusions? Delusions is not bad. I'm going to do Delusions. Okay. And we will fight. Let's see. I think the best thing here is going to self-destruct, and we're just going to kill them all in one turn with machetes. I think that's what we want to do here. We'll get our Arithmetica back. I'm going to give this to Pandia since I have her OE. And then I think what we do with this is we actually give it to Attila for her OE. Because we can just use this to stack Alimus here. And in case I mess up, we can do this. Sort of that. In case we mess up, we can reduce them like that. Oh, excellent. Get her full on Alimus. Might as well use this. Okay. Pretty much got everyone as much as we can. Let's do this. Oh, everyone's full. Oh, well. And then let's just strike with this. I may have messed up then. That's okay. Yeah. Well, we can't use the Shining Crush anyways. So Lighten. It's okay, I got you this turn. I think I got you this turn. Could be wrong. I think we regained some health. How much? 61. So I can't. That's unfortunate. Well, actually, this is going to come in use here. Oh, fantastic. Here, here. Choose it. Okay. 15. We'll just do this. Interesting. First time I use that card. And how much are you going to do, Machette? 3,200? Fantastic. Okay. Extra vulnerable is always nice on control. Is there any fights left? Two vigilance calls to the deck. Remains in the deck after the battle. You've been discovered by the guards. There might... Well, I don't have the key, do I? If I am lucky, there's a fight. If I'm not, then I may have just boosted the boss. We shall find out. Let's see what this is. Sigil, okay. And what is this? I like, yeah, trauma is actually a good symptom. Here we go. Rouse, that's good. All relic price is reduced. Do damage equal to 149% of your shield to random enemy. I mean, that's interesting. I don't gain a lot of shield. Veiled Madness twice. I think... let's just go with this. That's kind of new. Let's see what we can buy really quick. This is good because we do vulnerable quite a bit. This actually stacks with that other one. Where are we? I think I've only roused Mouchette, so that may have been an issue. But we do have this, which is great. Oh, no, we roused too. Okay. Let's get Doll here. Where is... Oh, there it is. Oh boy, there's not another enemy. Okay, so I think I just boosted the boss by 30 or 60%. We were about to find out. Doll Inferno. That's exciting. Yeah, she looks cool with that backdrop. Kinesis face. Over a month ago, she infiltrated Mythog, impersonating Doll, orchestrating several vicious incidents, even nearly triggering a massive D-Rit with a silver bomb. So you are the traitor. Dimension, her gaze turned to yours. You seared her away in the depths of the black pool with your own hands. Oh, so she's the doll from the beginning. Interesting. Okay, yeah. Led to some breakthrough. You've never been one to choose destruction. Whoa, this is a different doll, though. Yeah, because this, in the very beginning, has this frame of doll, right? It's in the intro in the intro video. I don't remember the cracked stuff though. That's pretty cool. Yeah, doll is cool. Well, Doll Inferno is cool. I think basic doll is a lot harder to play because the health just doesn't quite scale as well as you would hope. Saw every possibility devoured by a blank future. Hope is but a poison. That's fun. Okay, so they kind of bring in her abilities thematically into her dialogue. We've beaten Aeon incarnations before. We've created miracles together. Miracles. Swiftly engulfs it. So, I mean, I guess like half of the Genesis Awakeners are just mad. Right? Because Helet is crazy as well. Though it's interesting because like Helet actually exists separately of Helet. Tyrone Ramona has to replace Ramona. But Doll Inferno is... Well, I guess Doll was destroyed, right? So that means they exist separately as well. Everything to tempt and sway you, you need to trust your own judgments. Yeah, no chill. Well, that's a cool shot, though. I have not seen this one so far. Nice. Okay. Like a beast confined in a cramped cage, her eyes burn with an unbridled madness. Mythog's little lapdog has arrived. Only bottomless silence and an unknown terror awaits her descent. What exactly did you see behind the gate? Grabbing the back of your hair and slamming your face into her shoulder. Was this death by hug? Hearing gasps from your escorts behind you, but all you can focus on is Doll's voice, too close, laced with amusement. Oh yeah, it's very close. With this type of shot, we're slowly merging into that Thai territory. Arata, you'll see what we're talking about in chapter 7. It gets some of it you're reading smut, essentially. It gets wild. I'll be watching you from here. I like this look for Doll Inferno. She's super cool looking. Adding more restraints onto her body. Honestly, I need to speedrun the... I'm trying to do that too. But getting through Arc 2 Chapter 4 is gonna be tough. Well, I did do the 200 posse. Honestly, if you go do events, like even if you don't want to sit through and do the story, if you do events, you can get through that pretty quickly. Events or like B-dives. Yeah, the reproduction frenzy. Most of them is smut. Not all of them, honestly. Like some of them are kind of wholesome, which is wild, considering the context. But some of them are kind of wholesome. Most of them are smut, and they vary in degree of intensity. I haven't seen them all yet because I don't have everyone at Affinity 10, and I wasn't able to get all of them during the event where they were discounted. It's too many. A lot of changes as well. Yeah, the 200 posse, I think that one's really good because those are all limited awakeners that are relatively difficult to get. For sure. And then obviously as far as you can get for the other one to unlock the extra cores, especially because we have the new awakener coming out in what, like 30 days, something like that. And I was just taking a look at her overview in the documentation they released about her, and she's a poison Karu. She seems pretty cool. I'm all about DOTs. DOTs are pretty hard in this game outside of like bleed, but like poison is kind of tricky. So I'll be excited to have another poison option. It was certainly troublesome, but even for a seal that tricky, thinking about it for this long was enough for me to devise a solution. Then transfer to one of Doll's spells. Simple, right? Be more decisive and smash Bright Brain, will you? Fog outside the campus, sabotage the back pole, drawing the Supreme Will, that was all your work. Now, just one last step. I like Doll quite a bit. Are you talking about the new new Awakener noob? Place the beacon. I seize this. It sees this place, sees you. The gate cannot be closed again. Cool. We're about to change the story up with the gate open. Tohu Wabohu Awakening. I don't remember which Aeon that is, though. Okay, so she's got a rouse. What is this? 30. Of course. Damn it. I did boost the boss. Okay. Boy. Oh, boy. Okay. This is very nice. I don't need it now. Let's do this. Okay, so we need to, I think we need to do the exalts first. I do want the extra damage amplification though. Yeah, so we will do that. I'll get the Mortal Blast. I'll do this. I was hoping to just keep all the alignments structured, but I need the vulnerable for this extra damage here. Oh, we can stack it twice. That's very useful. And let's have her come down now. Yeah, I'm very much looking forward. Azathoth. Doll? Doll's Azathoth? Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to the new Awakener. So let's ensure that we get a second vulnerable stack on her. Whip. Oh, that's, I mean, it's free. It's fantastic. Mortal Strike. 500 twice. Very useful. And now it's free. There we go. Cool. Okay. I have 0. I can't really do anything else. Yeah, I think we just leave it there. And then I should be able to clear through here on this turn as well. Finale. Oh, that's cool. Tohuwabu. Oh, Tohuwabu's Azathoth. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I'm not sure where they got the name from. Let's see. I think what we do is we're gonna do this. Oh, I forgot. Right. Yeah, it's D-tied, so they're harder to get up. So I can choose one, essentially. So she's there. Okay, so this actually works. So what we can do is we can go here for doll. I don't have the damage amplification of doll's thing, but we can do this. Like, I don't get to stack the card and the exalt. But this is still gonna do good damage here. Sanskrit. Oh, okay, okay. So is Aram and like all Thai stuff? Do you know if that's kind of like Sanskrit and whatnot? I love mythology. It's been a while since I've studied like the lovecraftian stuff, but yeah, really enjoy mythology. Let's see. That one could be useful. I like the double strike though. Yeah, that does a lot of damage. Let's do this. 1800, 1300. This is going to be more beneficial here, so let's do this. And then let's see. This may be a little too ambitious, like it may bite me, but I think we're gonna use everything. Let's see which one is the best here. This could be useful because of the strikes, actually. That one might be really good. I was looking at trying to increase the counter because I can blast her with counter, but I think we're gonna go here because these are already boosted. That sucks. Okay. Oh, I don't know what just happened. It was supposed to give me 2? Why did it give me? Oh, because the things, right? It increases how many times the posse plays. Eastern Myth, Asia, Middle East. I see, because I think of Sanskrit. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Sanskrit is a very old language. Nice. We're just going to be able to cleave through her with strikes. You have another one, doll? Well, that's annoying. I'm glad I didn't. Okay. Well, we're going to save this because it has retain. Okay, so I don't have a lot of stuff right now. I don't have a lot of counter, so I would like to use this, but like, just going to do 300 damage twice. Like, it's not going to do anything. This is free. We'll do that. And then we can do this. Give it to Horror. Do we want Doll? Perhaps. It's not bad. Can get more counter. This gives a decent amount of counter. I think that's what we need to do. I think we just go here. We do Mortal Blast. Hit her with this. Doesn't do a ton of damage. Do we gain counter? Obtain 422 stacks counter. That's going to be important right here. And then what we can do, because she has OE, she does 500% of counter to all. And so that will be a minimum of 3,000 damage. So the hope is that with vulnerable, we're gonna kill her. If not, then I don't know. That sucks. Okay. Nope. Lose 0 HP. Sure. Let's do this. Okay. I guess we needed Mouchette. This is fine, though. Not a good hand to do 3 grand of damage. How far away is Mouchette? 97 out of 120. She can get 8 plus 12, so she can get 20. It's going to be just under. That sucks. This is free Arithmetica, though. So let's up doll. Do this. Oh, actually, we have Mouchette. Fantastic. Okay. Get that, and Striker. Yeah, I don't know if the Aeon's name is means anything, but yeah, it's crazy if you look up how many languages there are in the world. Like, it's absolutely insane. And then there's also I don't remember what it's called. So there's a whole list of so-called like beautiful script languages, just because the characters look you know, like imagine Tolkien, like Lord of the Rings Elvish. There are languages that look like that. They just look really, really cool. Yeah, diving into all that stuff gets really, really interesting. It's like a devout bouquet of decay. That's some fun alliteration. The gate stands fully ajar. Or what is coming through? Do we get to see it? It's 1242, huh? Okay. Cavitation, liquefaction, pulverization, erasure. You know the progression of dissolution by rote. That is a mouthful. But under this gaze, all of your knowledge of dissolution crumbles. Walls vanish, steps vanish, even the black pool itself vanishes. Forget the color of the walls, forget the position of the steps. Beneath that gaze, all things dissolve into eternal nothingness, leaving not even the concept of blankness. Sweeps around and finally locking onto you. Speak another version of these language. It's a fun shadow to will. What's your first language, Harada? I mean, you have a Japanese Twitch name. Shooting you from the gaze that destroys all, transcendent holy light flickers behind, each flutter a shift in dimensions, devoting the all-annihilating gaze to a non-existent singularity. Black liquid drips along the wings, clawing at every curve of the inviolable divine flesh. In each fleeting moment, the foam withered to bare bones. Ouch. The visage liquefied by dissolution again and again, only to be knit back together once more. Dwyer was having like a Deadpool Wolverine moment right here. Counter the gaze with dimensions, defying the irresistible will that erases everything. War of purity and filth. Still have Timekeeper. Oh, she got further away. Okay, cool. Okay. Step through the gate. Ah, which, okay. Okay, so this is starting to make sense of chapter 2. I mean, arc 2 is not a spoiler, right? Because we all know arc 2 is Astral Reign. I don't know what the story is, but that's how you trigger the soul forged things on everybody outside of specific events. Little ironic that we killed Doll Inferno and then she's the one that ended up popping up saying, what a beautiful happy ending, isn't it? Okay. I am curious about the resonance though. So we're going to call it here, but I want to see what the resonance. So we get the Lex Genesis back. Reduces the rhythmic cost of... Okay, that's nice. Grants a draw. Reduces the probability of obtaining... So I like all these. All these are pretty good. There's only 3 though, so I'm curious if this chapter is very, very short. Yeah, there may only be like 3 or 4 things here. Cool. I mean, that was fun. Speak English, Indonesia, Java, and English. Oh, nice. That's awesome. Yeah, that's really cool. I've dabbled in other languages, but I'm not proficient in anything outside of English, which I think is embarrassing, right? Everyone, we should try to be at least everyone should be multilingual, right? But with the onset of like AI and technology, it's kind of bridging that gap. But yeah, I'm certainly at fault there. So I do have some stuff. I am going to call it, but I'm going to... I think at this point, I'm trying to get Mouchette, right? Mouchette. Yeah, I would like to get Mouchette to 5 so I can actually use her OE. So let's pull a couple... We got 3 pulls here. Let's see if we get anything. That's a no. That's C. That's a no. And then the last one. That's no. As soon as I can get... If I can get Mouchette to OE, then I'm going to save all the premium currency for the new Kara Awakener coming out. I've been trying to get to Will, because as you can see, they added to Will down here, but she's a 0.1% and it competes with Hamlin, Riker, 24, and Lily. But I also don't... To Will and Riker, I think, all like the 2 Awakeners that I don't have in any capacity right now. So I'm like, drawing for Chaos Standard is really important for me right now. Last one. Nada. Okay. No luck. No luck on the draws. Yep. Gambling. Very much looking forward to Pan Long, though. So, she will be very cool. I need a couple events, right? We got to catch up on, for sure. Right? Like Errata. We have 3 days to clear through this, which is crazy. I don't know if I'll be able to do that. And then also to wrap up this event. I have not finished this event. I need to. Luckily, this is pretty easy, right? I think everything's unlocked now. It is, yeah. So, awesome. Took them quite a while to release Chinese units. Yeah, is she the only one so far? I think she's the only one that is really, like, directly influenced. Yeah. Yeah, surprising because it's a Chinese game, right? So, I mean, Chinese game that's in Japanese. It's kind of like a feels like a conundrum. It's weird, right? But so far, just European. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, especially because like Hamlin, his description literally talks about him traveling what is inward Eastern Europe. And then everything takes place out of Londinium. Alva is from Aram, which is kind of like the Middle East equivalent in the word. Yeah. All right. Exactly my point. Yeah. I'm looking forward to Panlong for sure. It was fun talking with all of you. It's fun to play the game and actually like chat with people and not just sit here and talk to myself. So it's almost 1 o'clock here. I need to go. I got work in the morning, but it's been a lot of fun, and I will catch you all later. So I got to look over here now, but there it is. Have a good one.